This video is meant for teachers how to create classrooms and how to manage your students in Typing Agent. Now, just like students, you can go to sites we visit from your school website, or you can just go to typingagent.com and log in. You can always go to sites we visit, or you can just type in camus.typingagent.com and log in with Google. Now, when you first log in, it's going to take you to the dashboard view, but we're going to go to the classes view. And you'll notice this looks a lot like Google Classroom. So if you're somebody that wants to make a new class every year, you can do that. So I can say room 42, classroom, whatever you want to add for your class name, and make sure you do choose the correct grade level and create so that you get the correct curriculum for your classroom. Now from here, if I want to get rid of a class, I'm going to go over here, click the three dots, and delete the classroom, and yes, I'm sure, and now that's gone. So you can add a class, click the three dots to delete a class, or if you want to just use the same class over and over, that's fine too. You just want to click on the name of the class, and now you can manage your students. So if I have a new student, I can click on plus and add a single student. From here, you want to create a unique username for them. Maybe try first.last. You can create a password. The most important part is their email address. Please make sure that you include their Google account. That's going to make login much easier. So I'm going to type in first.last as the username and see if I can try that out. It does need to be unique. I'm going to make up a password for that student. And they really don't need to know that password. So as long as you're putting in their school email account and then their first and last. You can see the username's already been taken, so I can just make an adjustment and create a new student. From here, if this was all my students from last year, I can check mark all of them and move them, and I would want to move them to unassigned. That way I'm not deleting any information, so if they do come back or if they're in another class, they can keep their history of their previous work, and I would just move them to unassigned. So just to recap, we went to camus.typingagent.com and logged in with our Google accounts. We went to classes, and that's where we could add a new classroom, click the three dots to delete a classroom, or click on the title to make some changes within the classroom. From here, we're able to add a single student, and we want to make sure that we use their Google login for their email address. And if you have a whole class, just take them all to the computer lab, or they can all log into a Chromebook simultaneously and make sure that they are adding their own email address and using the code that you provide them. The code for your class is right at the top. If it says disabled, click on it and you can re-enable it. And instead of deleting any students, just click on a student that's no longer in your session, in your class, and you want to unassign them and move them, and now they'll be removed from your class. If you do need to make changes to a student account, right after their name, you can click the edit button. And then if you needed to change what their email address was or give them a new password, if for some reason their Google account is not working, you can do that from the edit option. And that's everything. Thanks.